let's dive in.
So tell me, what do the cards reveal? What's the truth they conceal? She's the high priestess with the key to every question that's haunting me. A lover's heart or a warning from the past. In the tyrant's embrace, I'm spellbound at last. Truth's come undone, it's a dance we must face. In the chaos, I find my place.
In the tarot's embrace, I'm spellbound at last. Truth's come undone, it's a dance we must face. In the chaos, I find my place. The moonlight glows, the veil is thin. Lunar affinity will call again. Thanks for walking in the light, where guides whisper pure insight. Until we meet, the cards will wait. Mystic whispers guide your fate. With every message our spirits send, for cosmic dreams our souls transcend.
Hello, friends. How are you doing today? Hopefully, you're having a good night or good morning, depending on where you are. We are doing free readings and paid readings tonight, so if you have any interest in donating, those are open. We're going to get started on our free yes/no questions. The first person is Space Cowboy. I am getting a yes for Space Cowboy, the Page of Cups. This is for Bake. Yes, 6 of Wands. Sienna. I'm getting a yes for Sienna, 10 of Pentacles. You're welcome, Bake. Shavana. I just feeling like a no. Not sure why, but I have the Page of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's what came out for you, okay? You're welcome. You said it must be a sign because last time you said I should watch out for another betrayal from my friends and she's setting us up. Oh no. Dang. I just checked donations and it doesn't look like we have anyone on the list right now. If you're just joining us and you want to ask a yes no question, it's free. Just type that in the chat. Oh, I see, Shavina. Yeah, I guess just be on the cautious side then. Hey, Amy. Let's take a look. Yeah, we had a busy weekend. And then I did offline readings last night. So I did offline Friday, offline yesterday. So I only took Saturday and Sunday off. But I didn't go live for a couple of days. Okay, so Amy, I'm getting a no for your question. 5 of Pentacles. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the last couple of days he just was occupied or something. I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay. Right, right. That makes sense. Brittany, I don't think this is her preference. Would she mind? I think a little bit, yeah. 6 of Wands. We also have Justice. So I feel like in her mind, she would be willing to help you out. But I feel like for like a short amount of time, because the two, or the scales, the Justice card, it talks about like doing things in moderation, like not overstaying your welcome, like bringing balance to the equation. Like we can help to this extent, but then something will have to be figured out. So I feel like she's not opposed to it. I feel like she'd be willing to help you, but I feel like it's just not her first choice, is basically what I'm getting. Okay, Amy, that sounds good. I got it. Scorpio. I'm getting Temperance and the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is a no for me. That was the first card out. Temperance talks about moderation, balance, be patient. So maybe it's just not time or something. I'm not sure, but I'm getting a no with the cards. Amy, let's go ahead and shuffle for you. Updated messages, but with tarot cards. What do you mean? Because the only thing I do with tarot when it comes to messages is the channeled reading. That's 35. What would he want to say? Okay, let me see. All right, we have Knight of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Chariot, and Nine of Wands. So, generally speaking, I feel like he wants you to know that he's still guarded. Like, guarded in a sense of cautious, hesitant, not really ready to make a move. It doesn't mean his mind is not stirring when it comes to you, and by that I mean like thinking of you and like kind of trying to figure this out, but it indicates to me that he's more of a place of like contemplation. He's more of a place of thinking about you and thinking about this connection than he is of taking action. For whatever reason, there's like that indication of being held back or holding back. Just very much like, and also with this card, I feel like it's like high alert too. Like he's saying like, I'm on high alert. So maybe he's very aware of energy shifts between the two of you. He's like hyper aware, I guess, very alert, very observant of how you're acting with him, how you're treating him, what you're saying to him, especially when you guys see each other in person. It's like he's paying attention to every little subtle shift. So the dynamic, your energy, it's just like he's like hyper aware of this, paying a lot of attention to it. I feel like he's kind of on the move. He's kind of like no stops. Like, I'm just going to keep heading forward. And if you happen to be around, then great. I don't know. Like, there's this energy of, it's like he's like, I'm taking it slow. I'm watching it grow. I'm seeing what happens here. But at the same time, I'm not going to stop my life either. And I'm just going to keep doing me. I'm just going to keep moving along. I don't know. It's like this, it's funny. It's like this will they, won't they dynamic that is coming through these cards. I think he's very much enjoying just like living his life right now. I think he's having fun. I think he's sowing his oats, just being a young chap and like having fun. I think he's getting his first taste of freedom recently. Like, it feels like to me that he doesn't have as much restriction or as much control on his life anymore. It's like whatever he wants to do. And so that could play a factor as well, Amy, in his hesitation for jumping into a relationship, because usually that indicates that you have to care about what someone else expects of you. And maybe because he's getting his taste of freedom and being able to basically go do what he wants when he wants, he hasn't quite felt that he's reached to the highest potential of that freedom yet. And so he's still exploring. I think a lot of times responsibilities, college, girlfriend, job, children, marriage, etc., all those things can feel like a weighing down to someone so young, because they're like, well, I haven't even gotten my chance of freedom yet. I haven't even gotten a taste of it yet. And so I want to kind of experience that life first and kind of get that out of my system. Recently into a new apartment, home with friends. So yeah, so see what I'm saying? Like, he's kind of getting his first taste of like adulthood right now. And that's that freedom that I'm feeling. And I feel like he is in this place of maybe he just doesn't want to live by anyone else's rules or expectations or opinions. And sometimes relationships, those things are unavoidable. And so maybe he knows that you're like the relationship type, and he's in a mindset of, well, that's not necessarily what I'm looking for. Maybe with this other situation that he had before, that person might have also been trying to put him in a relationship box. And I think that's getting him a little bit confused, to be honest, because I think he's liking his freedom. If you joined us after 11:59, which was about 10 minutes ago, we are not doing free reads anymore. If you still want your question answered, it's $5. Donations are open. So yeah, Amy, I think that's what he wants you to know. Like, what he'd want to tell you, you know, like, I want freedom. I'm not looking to like lock things down right now. I'm really enjoying my freedom. We have the Chariot, which is like horses running wild and free. And like, maybe he looks at you as like a relationship girly. I don't really know. But he's saying like, I'm open to whatever happens, but at the same time, I'm not going and looking for it. Like, I'm not going out and looking for you, or like, I'm not going out and looking for anybody right now, actually, is what it feels like. Yeah, Amy, I get you. I think the problem with you and him is that you both are kind of in the same place mentally, what you want and what you're looking for, but the attraction you have to one another's energy is risky, because the more time you spend together, the more you're going to like each other, and that threatens what you're looking for, and that threatens what he's looking for. Because what you want is to just do your thing and be unattached and heal and whatever. And he's wanting the same thing. He wants to remain unattached and heal and do his own thing. And spending time together, you're only going to like each other more. Every time you spend together, it's going to just be like more and more attraction. And that poses a threat on your plan, because you're both going to like each other and be gravitated towards each other. So I think that could be potentially why he's keeping you at a distance, because he knows deep down that's not really what he's looking for. Hey, Raina. I am not doing free readings anymore. That list closed about 10 minutes ago. Would you like to donate for your reading? So that's okay. I'm just kind of going with the wind these days. Yeah, I think that's for the best, Amy. I really do. It's not that I don't want to see you in a relationship. Obviously, like, I really want that for you. But intuitively, I can see that you're still kind of in this place where you should be single for a little while. But I think, honestly, by the end of the year, like, give it another 6 months, and I think you'll be like, I'm okay. You know, I think at that point you'll be coming up on 2 years of the anniversary of Eli, and, you know, you'll really be in a place where you're like, I've healed. So I foresee by the end of the year, you know, you really putting yourself out there a little bit more in terms of being like, okay, I think I'd be open to a relationship. But I think right now it's still too soon, and I don't want you to jump the gun. I don't want you to get yourself into a situation that you're like, damn, I really should have waited. Yeah, that's good. Just give yourself like till the end of the year, or maybe even longer if you wanted to, and just kind of get yourself to the point where you feel like, okay, yeah, like, I've really enjoyed being me. I've really enjoyed being on my own for a while. Hey, Raina. Let's see. And then Amy, you know, you'll feel when it's right. You're welcome, Amy. All right, this is for Raina for the mini read. Tips for nausea. B6, vitamin B6. I think you have to kind of build it up in your system and like make sure you're taking it consistently. I want to say. Peppermint and chamomile are also supposed to help. You could try like cinnamon flavored gum. Yeah. Good luck with that. I'm sorry you're feeling that way. It might work, at least temporarily help alleviate. You could also try something like over the counter, like Pepcid or Tums or Mylanta or something. Amy, get some rest. You're welcome. Night. Okay, so Raina, I am getting that he will try to apologize. One of the messages that's coming through right now is that the way the apology comes through is, okay, I apologize for my part, but I think he also wants you to like fess up to something. So he may say, you know, like, I take majority responsibility, but, you know, we both had our part. You know, I feel like he's looking almost for like a collaborative, like, forgiveness. Like he would basically be coming back and saying, like, I am sorry for what I did. Maybe even like list out specifically what he's sorry for. And he might take majority blame, but it feels like he still wants you to accept some fault here. And the reason I feel that way is because I have the Three of Pentacles. So this is like a very collaborative kind of card. And it makes me feel like he's going to need something from you too to like feel better, I guess. I don't know. And he might try to say, well, you did this and you did that. Like, are you going to apologize for this or whatever? So yeah, I mean, I do think you're going to get an apology from him. I asked if, you know, would he try to get back with you? And I got the Lovers, the Two of Cups, Six of Wands, Ace of, and I'll tell you specifically, the Lovers and the Ace of Cups came out. When I mentioned the Two of Cups and Six of Wands, I just split the deck. It's not a card that came out. I only do up to 5 cards for minis, but I wanted to kind of tap further into the energy. You understand why he would approach a situation that way too. Okay, that sounds good. So yeah, I do think that he would try to get back with you. The Lovers and the Ace of Cups indicates the remnants of feelings that are still here. Queen of Swords talks about like he's trying to gain perspective. He's trying to understand you. You could even potentially be giving him a cold shoulder right now. The Queen of Swords is very ice cold, you know, like it's the kind of energy of you're not going to get anything from me until you come correct. So Queen of Swords is just very protective of herself. So he may be like observing you as someone kind of frigid right now. And he knows he has to come with something that's going to thaw this out some. The Five of Swords also indicates him feeling a little conflicted inside. What do I do? Maybe even potentially trying to think of some strategy on how to approach this with you, because the Swords is very like mental and it's like thought process and strategizing and what can I do. So I feel like yes to both of your questions, but also just to give you a little extra information, that's the energy of what I'm picking up. You broke up a week ago. Communicate occasionally. It's definitely complicated. Yeah. Makes sense. You're welcome, Raina. Hey Svetlana, we're not doing free reads right now. Did you want to donate for your question,